Well, we fancied a trip across Africa, which meant that we would boldly go where 800 million people live their daily lives already. There were three of us. Chris, from one of the dodgier estates in Salford, who shocked his school friends by breaking the mould and becoming a DJ instead of a drug dealer like the rest of them. Dave, that's me, who gave up a well-paid career in software and blamed it on midlife crisis. And Sue, the hardened Geordie camera operator who was the only woman mad enough to spend 6 months in a cab with two blokes. We are the taxi crew, and this is Cab to Cape Town.
Oh yay! Oh yay! This is Peterborough lunchtime crowd, wishing Sue, Dave and Chris a safe journey to South Africa.
I'll tell you how I met these guys. I was part of a film crew making a documentary about 33 people travelling across West Africa. There's this one guy, Chris, and this other guy, Dave, who said he wanted to take a London cab to Cape Town, starting from London, driving across Europe, around the Middle East, and then down through Africa.
So I went and bought this wreck of a taxi cab that had already done 500,000 miles, and then I thought, well, I suppose I'd better go and get the opinion of a professional taxi driver just to check that it wasn't an entirely stupid idea to try and drive one of these things across Africa.
I think you're crazy. I think possibly a psychiatric treatment wouldn't go amiss it.
OK, so the journey would have a pile of challenges. For instance, we'd have to be good at navigating.
I'm looking for his friggin' compass, I can't find it!
Even simple things like washing your clothes would become a big stress.
This is the rinsing process. French vineyard style. But at least I was confident I had the right people with me to make a really good video diary. These were dedicated professionals. Everyone else seems to be parked here and they don't seem really nice.
You don't do that!
So off we went. I suppose it wasn't a good sign that the engine was overheating before we even got to Dover.
Anyway, we ended up supposed to be leaving for Europe in the middle of summer. But what happened was that we got delayed and we didn't end up leaving until the middle of winter.
Man, it was freezing in that taxi.
And so we decided to drive across Europe as quickly as we could.
Stop going up either. I can't be for the freeze.
Even here the engine's red hot.
I was like, IG, the Swedish get everywhere. It's not pornography, it's furniture. We're at the Slovakia border. It looks pretty crap.
Considered opinion. The motorway just goes straight through. Or it did do when it was just one country, but now
They've coned it
they're
off.
two separate countries, divided by 3 plastic cones.
No, yeah, that's mad. The country of the Czech Republic and Slovakia are separated by pieces of plastic across a motorway, just because Slovakia didn't like having its name at the end of the whole name Czech Slovakia. So they complained, and then the Czechoslovakia went, alright then, just have it as your own country if you want. So they went, alright then, we will. And then when they got back into their own little government and parliament, they were all buzzing and that, and then someone must have turned around to him and said, right, what do we do? What do we import or export or whatever? And then someone must have said, well, the Czech Republic, they was the one who gave us all the money. And then they went, shit. And then that was it. That's how the country's separated, in a nutshell. And now there's 3 plastic cones across the motorway, where you have to come off here and fiddle around with these Slovakian police. I don't even need to say anything, just check out my dinner.
What is it?
It's raw meat, raw egg, and raw everything else.
With ketchup.
Yeah, with ketchup, which is like, makes it 1% better. If I eat this, I will be ill.
I don't know what he's complaining about. The food here is fabulous. Would you like some salt, Chris?
That was disgusting. This thing is alive. I know what I'll do, I'll eat the onions. I can't even eat the onions, it's got raw egg on them. We're not lost, we're just temporarily uncertain of our position on the map.
Definitely south.
I'm not mistaken, I'm looking for his friggin' compass, I can't find it!
Well, there's no compass in yet.
No compass in there?
No.
All the stuff that I figured was going to be instantly accessible up in the top pocket.
Sue, what? How stupid are you now?
Well,
No, swimming kind of things.
Well, we've got a confession to make. We were also towing a trailer, but sneakily we'd been unhitching it every time we stopped to film the taxi. But the trailer formed a critical part of our logistics, and the fate of our trip depended upon it being rugged enough to survive the wilds of Africa.
Hey!
Oh dear me. What do we do now, director? How's your carpentry?
I suppose as good as your filming techniques.
Anyone got any super glue? With more optimism than confidence.
Solid. Let's go. See if we can get to a smooth road. We're hoping that that trailer will hold together to get us to a smooth road and then across the border. Because we don't really want to be stopping in Bulgaria on overnight because we have to start registering ourselves and shit after 48 hours. Please stay together, trailer.
We have a serious trailer problem.
Check it out. Right, after freezing our asses off, the police has been ace. When I cut my fingers open, they went and took me in, they bandaged me up. We sorted out our little box thing by tying it together and emptying it, putting everything in the cab. So it's looking pretty safe till we can get to Istanbul anyway. Thank you.
Just check it out in.
Let's go, Ske.